Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Larry Kellogg, your center-right Republican candidate for Congress in Washington's 3rd District, Southwest Washington, for the year 2026. Today is Monday, June 15th, 2026. And one of the things I've been running on is a healthy business environment. And I think it's critical because we want to offer something better than the Democrats want socialism for all of us. And we know socialism just doesn't work. It makes a country mediocre. And the media talked about having the world's largest IPO, SpaceX, and it made the world's first trillionaire. And that's the CEO, Elon Musk. But the main thing is SpaceX has a price-earnings ratio of like 96. When I was in business school decades ago, a value company was 9 times price-earnings ratio, and speculative was about 15. And SpaceX had posted an operating loss recently. So is it realistic? Let's just say you have a home cookie baking business and I have a weed pulling business, and we both decide to issue 1 trillion shares at $2 a piece. And then we go and we manage to convince the public to buy 500 million shares of our respective companies. So that leaves us with 500 million shares at $2 a piece. Congratulations, you're now a trillionaire. And you know that's not going to happen. You know it's fantasy. And I know there's probably arguments about what I'm saying, but I am trying to shed light on, is it real? And what I wanted to say is, for the 3rd District, we wanted to make a real business environment where companies can come and grow. And with a shout out to my opponent, John Braun, and his company, Braun Industries, they make excellent emergency vehicles. If they had an IPO, and other companies in that league have IPOs, you could invest in it and hope for a real return over the years. And this is so that our young people can accumulate some wealth, as well as owning their homes and living their lives, being free, which means driving your own cars so you can go here and there wherever you want, and own your own cars. You work hard, you play harder, and don't get hurt. So I'd like to ask you to consider voting for me in this upcoming election, August 4th, and then in the general election in November. Thank you very much. Take care.